Sagittarius, this is your lunar eclipse in Pisces tarot reading. Leo's was really fascinating. Okay, let's get right into this. And my throat is just scratchy this morning, so I do apologize for that. Let's get right into this. Let's get your oracle cards, and they are all listed in the playlist description. There it goes again. Just keeps coming and going, my voice. I don't know why. All right, let's get this for Sagittarius. All right, Saggy. Who eclat. She who regrets. Battle, victory, bitterness. All right, something to release. That feels like a Five of Swords energy. Possibly even a Knight of Wands, because we do have the battle. You know, there's... yeah. Please, if you have any regrets, release it, because you don't know what would have happened if you had chose the other thing. Think of that movie. I think it was Ashton Kutcher, wasn't it? The Butterfly Effect. No matter what he did, he could not save that girl, right? So you really don't know if things would have been better off if you had chosen a different path. So all you can do is just extrapolate what you learned in the lessons and move on. Abundance. Ooh, nice. 38. That's beautiful. Something in the fall is what I'm feeling with this. We have the Hunter Moon. I forgot a person's name that I worked with at the fair. His name is Hunter. All right. So if you are feeling any resistance with your abundance, it could be because of that energy there. Could be holding you back. Could be interrupting the flow. Don't regret. All right, let's see what we have here. Practice self-love. There we go. 10-10. Nurture your inner child. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. You know, you wouldn't be who you are now without those past experiences. You know, I sometimes think that there's certain things, you know, if only I could go back and do it different, but then I'd be missing experiences and it wouldn't be who I am. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles popping out in your now card. This is, we're going to do a Celtic cross. Sagittarius. Okay. What's crossing? Knight of Swords. That's been crossing a lot of things, that Knight of Swords. Wow. All right, in your subconscious. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. See, you know your value. You know deep down how opposite of 5 of Pentacles is that. I think that's why you struggle, right? Past, we have the Lovers. Gemini energy. Also my rising sign. Now we have your, what's your focus on your conscious mind? The Hanged Man. Nice. That's good. That's very good. Near future, Page of Swords. All right. So how you feel? Ace of Wands. Nice. In the environment, the Fool. Ah, you know, if you watch my channel, you know I love this card. This is such a happy card. All right, hopes and fears. Hey, look at that. And then the outcome, 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get into this. Whew. All right, 5 of Pentacles. Kind of where you are right now in some way. In some way. 5s, it means that your current situation is changing because we have a 5, right? 5s are change. 5s can feel chaotic in the energy, and that's okay. The 5 of Pentacles is that, you know, the classic feeling left out in the cold, focused on what you don't have, how maybe you're not as good as others. You know, we have this kid here with a cane. He's obviously sick, weak, not strong. Not the best card, but. There is a change and a shift happening here. They could easily go back into this sanctuary where the Hierophant is. But what I feel about and how I interpret this card is, yes, it would provide sanctuary, but it's not exactly what they are wanting or needing right now. And so she makes the decision here to leave this sanctuary and to strike out on her own. Despite the darkness, despite the fears, despite the cold, this feels like determination to me to find a better place, knowing that deep down there's a better place. I can tell you from experience that, like, my childhood felt like that in many aspects. But I always knew things would be better in the future, like at my core. This is challenges that you're facing, despite sometimes feeling like maybe you're not good enough or you're not strong enough. This is just a not enough feeling card. But it's being crossed by the Knight of Swords. So this is that fearless energy. I'm not feeling recklessness here. I'm feeling this is the energy that's saying that is breaking free of this. Saying that I have an idea, I have a plan of how to get out of this. This is what this is. This is where Gemini comes in with the ideas for what to do. I know how to fix this situation. Let's go. So if you've had struggles as a Sagittarius, I've mentioned this before, there's a YouTube channel called Aquarian Diary. And there is a video he did on there on why Sagittarius has had such a hard time the last 13 years. Watch it. It'll blow your mind. It really will. But that I'm feeling there is a decision here to take action on this Five of Pentacles. Bravely taking action, because we have a Knight of Swords here. This is fire and air. It's like, no, not going to be content with this. No, I know there's something better. Because in your subconscious, you know it. You feel it. You feel this in your bones. The Ten of Pentacles. Wealth, success, you know, a happy family even. Because the Ten of Pentacles does feel like a family-oriented card to me. This is Virgo. It is also a card of Mercury. So there could be some type of wisdom here in this that you may have gotten from a family member. But I think this is your sense of knowing. It's that connection with that Knight of Swords and that Mercury energy that says, you know what's meant for you. And it's not that Five of Pentacles. It's not the life you were born into, right? That's what I'm feeling here. Rags to riches. We could say that. Definitely. You know, deep down at your core, your subconscious is telling you this is your destiny. This is what's meant for you. In the recent past, we have the Lovers. And this is truly more Gemini energy here. It's about making a choice, making a decision. I don't feel like this is love related. For some of you, it could be. There could be an influence of who you chose in the past has had an effect on your future. How could it not? Certain people. But I feel like this is an integration of yourself, because the Gemini is the twins. And so we have a light and a shadow side. I feel like you're really coming together and becoming whole with this Lover's card. A choice to choose yourself instead of choosing others. Or, some people, when they get into relationships, they kind of lose themselves. They become all about the other person, and that's not very good. But I feel like here, Sagittarius, you're choosing yourself big time. That's what I'm feeling there. And also communicating, because we have the angel here. This is the messenger. You're communicating with your higher self. That's what I'm feeling there. In your focus, your current energy, you have the Hanged Man. You have enlightenment, this Pisces energy. You might be restricting certain things in your life, because we do have restriction here in order to have enlightenment. You may have pulled away from certain situations or people to kind of gather your thoughts, to redirect. And so we do see enlightenment here, and seeing things completely differently. Your world and how you see things has probably done a 180. And I had that feeling for Aries as well. This came up in a different place. So this is seeing the world differently, interpreting it differently, seeing the lessons. I think because this is enlightenment. But I don't think you need to restrict yourself anymore, because this is self-imposed restriction. It almost makes me feel like, a monk that deprives himself of food and things like that just to have some type of enlightenment, or you know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing. I don't think you're doing that, but there could be, some of you have restricted access to yourself from other people, maybe out of necessity. That's fine. Some people can't get in touch with you anymore, and that's okay. If they were toxic, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But we do have enlightenment here, an aha moment. In the future energy, you have the Page of Swords. This could be somebody that's been watching you, reaching out to you, an opportunity. Pages are, they represent all of the sign. And this one is holding the Ace of Swords, truth. So there is opportunity here. This feels like a new person maybe coming in. They don't have to be young. I'm just thinking new. Someone you don't know, haven't met. They might have information for you, something like that. Or this could be you starting a new journey and learning something new as well. Adding to what you know. How you feel. And the advice section, we have Ace of Wands. Just full of fiery potential, kind of a rebirth, out with the old and in with the new, because that's what the fire does. Fires in a forest, they burn up the pine cones and it releases the seeds to start a whole new forest. So there's like a phoenix energy here, Sagittarius, of being reborn. We have renewed passion for something. Very passionate energy here, very spiritual, very inspired. So maybe that's what you're looking for with that Hanged Man, this inspiration. I really like it. It's beautiful. We have in your environment taking a leap of faith on something. This could be trying something new, something you're passionate about. Maybe something you've always been passionate about. Maybe this is something you've already been doing, but now you're going to try something new. And there's this energy here. This is Aquarius energy of just being free. This energy has let go of the regret and bitterness. It's not here. That could be part of that Five of Pentacles, that struggle. Maybe you've made some not so good choices in the past. Things just didn't pan out, like you're a gold miner. But that's okay. You take the lesson and you move on. And so this is telling me in your environment, it is open to receiving you, to having you on this journey, this new journey. Once again, the page, and then we have the Fool. I really like this energy around you in your environment of just taking this leap of faith. The universe is, it's like its arms are wide open. It almost feels like an inner child just exploring and being footloose and fancy free. In your hopes and fears, you have the Moon. And this is about fears coming to the surface, but I don't feel like you're afraid of it. I feel like there is intention here. There's a focus to reach the end of that path, no matter what comes up. I feel determination here with this card. And the Moon provides intuition and like a pinpoint kind of focus. And we have this Ace here, which is a 1. So I feel like you have a singular purpose right now that you are focused on. And I feel like you know, you're walking this path. And this is saying stay on the path as well. I think your hope here, Sagittarius, is that your fears won't hold you back from following this path and making it to your destination there that is being highlighted. That's how I'm feeling that card. And this is the outcome, the 9 of Pentacles. And so you have the 10 of Pentacles here in your subconscious. And so this says that I feel like you're reaching that, because the 10th cup comes from a person, right? Another person who comes and adds that extra pentacle, right? But this is what you will attain all on your own with the 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficient. I love this card so much. It's a good one. It's Venus energy. So, you know, this is spoiling yourself. This is a massive abundance, being able to take care of yourself and then some. You know, with whatever special skills and talents you have, they're working for you. Probably more than you expected. And this is driven by this knowledge that you know this is meant for you. This is your path. That's what I'm feeling. So this is like really amazing here. I love this reading for Sagittarius. It's pretty amazing where you come from. You start with this 5 of Pentacles, and then working through your fears and taking this leap of faith, you make it. We have temporary situation. That's that 5 of Pentacles. You know it's not going to last. It's not meant to. It's a 5, right? Torch! Look at there. That's the Ace of Wands. We have confirmation. Look at that. So we have spiritual development, enlightenment. Wow. Awareness and understanding. It's both things. Look at that. Pineapple. For me, pineapple says reconciliation. To me, pineapples are good luck, good fortune, and I love pineapples. One of my favorite fruits. I just love it. And yes, I might lose some subscribers, but I love pineapple on pizza. I love Hawaiian pizza. I like the sweet and the salty together. So yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm not mad if people don't like it, you know? I don't know why people get so in a tizzy about it. It's like, I like it. I'm not trying to force you to eat it. I like it. So there we go. Pineapple eaters rejoice. So this looks really good to me. Very good. I like this, Sagittarius. You're on the right path. I think you already know that. You already know. So yeah, let me know how this resonates with you in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.